Hello everyone, this is Helen H. and welcome to my channel, Moss Cottage. I hope everyone is doing well today. I thought today I would do a Trash Tuesday even though it's Wednesday and work in the big girl because I haven't worked in her for a while. But before I start working in that, I just want to share real quick with you a happy mail that I got from my lovely subscriber Janine. Thank you so much, Janine. She is from Australia, so this came all the way from there. I just cut the top off, Janine, and I was careful that I could feel that nothing was getting cut, but I haven't looked inside. So let's see what Janine sent me. What an adorable card. Okay, can you see this card with these cute little, I don't know what they are. Do they have a name? Let me see here. It says on the back. Okay, so these little fairy type creature things are done by an Australian. Oh, they're Australian bush fairies. They're done by an Australian artist. Oh, Janine, this is so going in my my fairy journal. Thank you so much. So she wrote me a little, let's see. It says, oh, Gumnut Babies, Famous Children's Stories by Aussie author May Gibbs. Very whimsical and fairy-like. Thank you so much. I'll read the rest of this. She wrote me a lovely little note. She sent me this. Oh, did you make this? Oh, she altered a journaling card. Look, it was just this paper, I think, and it said fill your day with roses, and she added this beautiful butterfly and these little flower things. And then, and above all these, put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony. Colossians 3:14. We love because he first loved us. 1 John 4:19. Thank you so much, Janine. I love this. This is going in my prayer journal. I love it. Thank you. And then she sent me a little baggie of some little goodies. Janine, I just want to tell you, the little happy mail I sent you was because you commented on a video that I said if anyone commented on that particular video, I would send them something, and you did. You did not have to send me anything, but I really appreciate it. This is a beautiful piece of silk right here. Oh, lovely. And then here's is this an ATC that you made? Yep, vintage ATC. Made by Janine. That is beautiful. Can you see that? Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. And here's a little cluster she made. Beautiful. And another little, here's a little tag she made, and it's got the fabric and a little piece of lace on it. Oh my God. Okay, so this is the first ever piece of sari silk I have. It's a little scrap of sari silk with gold embroidery on it. Oh my goodness, I've never had a piece of sari silk before. And here's another little tag that she altered with some fabrics and a little gem. So cute. Thank you so much, Janine, for sending me some of your handiwork. Here's some stickers. Oh, nice. Beautiful, beautiful stickers. Lovely. And here's another one. This looks like it has, is that a cake on it? It looks like it's a delicious cake. Maybe it's not a cake, but that's what it looks like to me. Oh, and a tea bag. Thank you. Oh, and here's, okay, so here's a piece of Aussie postage with the koala bear on it. I was like, that thing, you know what it is. It's a koala bear. And then she sent me this little die cut with flowers. And there's two little die cuts here with some plants on them. And then she sent me two die cuts, a bird and a kangaroo. Is this bird, Janine, let me know, is this bird native to Australia? I don't know anything about birds, and that doesn't look like anything we have here in Virginia, so I'm not sure. But Janine, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That was such a surprise when I saw that. It came 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Okay, let's get on with playing with this. Now, I have a whole bunch of stuff that I've just really been putting in here for the next time I work on this. I have absolutely no plan. So let's first, I did get this Nature Conservancy 2023 Nature Conservancy calendar, and I just wanted to flip through the pictures. I need a focal point, and this is an extra calendar. We don't need it, and I was wondering if there's anything on here that I could use as some kind of focal point. That's a very interesting looking bird there. Oh, you can't even see it. There it is. Let me see if there's anything that I want to use from this. These are cute. Look at that. But that's a little bit too big, you know, width-ways. I can't use that. Let's see. Here's a bear. Now, that's a grizzly bear. Birdie, that's a grizzly bear. That's not the kind of bears we have. Oh, here's a cute turtle right here. He's very small, though. Here's one of these. Is that a, what is that, a tree? A red panda right here. Can you see him up in the tree? Okay. Am I striking out here? Here's a beautiful lake view, and here's a bird, cedar waxwing from Illinois. He's got a berry dropping in his mouth. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to be using any of those. Okay, well, that's going to make it very interesting. Well, maybe I have something else on my desk I can use. So let me just see what I got over here. I got a whole pile of stuff that I've just been saving up. Okay, so I've got a library pocket here. This is interesting. It's a library pocket. And then here's the card, but the card is also sticky. This is from a Dr. Seuss book. I need to use that because that's getting stuck to everything. Let's see what else I got here. Okay, maybe we could use this little dog here as our focal point. It says, bring the fun, and it's this little dog. Maybe we could use him. Okay, let's see. I see I have absolutely no plan here. Okay, all right, we're just gonna put something down. We're just gonna put something. Now, this is from a child's book here. I think I've showed you this, I mean, this has been hanging around for a while, so let's use this too. And you know what? It doesn't have to have a focal point, right? It's a trash journal. It can just be trash, right? I don't always have to make everything make sense, especially not in a trash journal, right? Did I go? Okay, I need to tear a tiny little bit more off because it's not as wide as the whole book. It's just as wide as this. I'm putting it on a bag, a paper bag here. This is the back side of the paper bag. Okay, so now it's good that way. So let's keep the tree and let's go this way and tear some of this off. Okay, like that. That'll work. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this down. And, oops, look at my little doll. Isn't she cute? I don't know if I've showed you her before. Where am I going? I'm going this way. She's so cute. She's actually a little ornament. It's a Raggedy Ann. It's a consignment, not a consignment store, a thrift shop in Highland County where my cabin is. It's mostly clothes. I think I've told you this before because I've gotten stuff there before, but it's mostly clothes, and they have one shelf of other stuff, you know, that's not clothing. And all the money goes to the medical center in Highland County. Well, they had that little doll, but I wasn't buying anything else. There was no clothes I wanted that day or whatever. And I was with my friend, and I think my friend was buying something. Okay, this glue is not cooperating. Okay, I think it's too thick. I don't know if it got too thick or something. Let's grab another bottle. Let's grab this one. So anyway, I think my friend was buying something. So the little Raggedy Ann doll didn't have any price on her. And I said, well, how much is she? And she said, oh, for crying out loud, just take her. And I was like, okay. I buy stuff from them all the time, and I donate money to them, and I donate clothes to them. So, you know, she would probably have only been 50 cents anyway. But anyway, so that's where I got her. And I don't know if I'm going to go back there next time I go to the cabin because I really wanted to beef up my wardrobe up there so that I didn't have to take all my clothes from here to there, you know, and whatever. That I could just beef up my wardrobe and leave clothes up there. And I've kind of almost gotten to the point where I have enough up there. Now there are some things like, if I go to church or something, I have to bring something from here. But, you know, I'll probably work on that and get a dress from a thrift shop or something that I can, you know, if I want to go to church, don't have to worry about it. Shoes would be the only thing. I'd have to get a pair of shoes that I could wear. Okay, so we got the tree here. Now, what did I do with that? Okay, never mind. We're not going to do the calendar. Let's see here. This little dog, okay, we're going to put him aside for now. What else can we put on here? Doesn't have to make sense, Helen. It's a trash journal, right? I'm just sorting through stuff here to see what all I have. Okay, you know what I got? Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to actually put it on this page or go to a different page. I've got a bunch of painty paper, my own painty papers here. And a lot of them, these two have cutouts on them. And this one I just love. This is not a painty paper per se. This is an under paper, you know, a drop paper. Let's go ahead and put this on this side. I may not even finish a page. I just want to work on my journal because I haven't worked on it for a while and to do some chit chat. So if you hear weird noises, we are having some really crazy weather. It is very, the last couple, well, yesterday and today, and I think the next couple of days, we're going to have some big rains, and it has been absolutely bucketing today. And I had to go out this morning and run some errands, of course, because it's bucketing with rain, right? And, oops, I ripped that. I guess it was probably already ripped anyway. But, so I went out to run a few errands today. I had to go to the post office, and I had to go to the bank and to get gas, and then to the grocery store. Well, everyone that I said, you know, asked how I was or whatever. I was like, oh, good, you know, I'm wet, but I'm good, you know. But I wasn't complaining because we need the rain. Now, when I say that, I understand and I feel for all of you in the Southwest United States and the West United States who have had drought for a year, you know, literally year or more, years. We have not. We have been very blessed. Our weather has been very stable for the most part, like as far as how much water we have. It's what it should be. All right, I'm sorry. While I'm talking, I'm just measuring that a little better. So, but this spring has been a little bit drier than we're used to. And we didn't get any snow over the winter. So, you know, our water reserves have been going down a little bit. I mean, we're not in a drought. We're not, you know, in any emergency state. We're not limited on what we can do with our water. So I'm not saying that. And my heart goes out to all of you who have to deal with that. We're not there right now. But having several days of rain, like good rain, is a blessing. So, you know, everyone I talked to today was like, oh yeah, we need the rain, you know. Nobody was like, oh, it's raining, you know, whatever. Because we're all quite happy that it's raining. And we have, I don't know if I told this story in one of my videos or not. We have a drainage pond. I guess it's called a drainage pond. A pond at our community here. I think it's a drainage pond. That there's all these turtles who live in there. And I love to go down there. You have to kind of sneak up on them, though. They've got really good ears and they can hear very well. Now, I think if I put this on there, that's too busy. So let's go put this on a different page here. Let's maybe put it on. I'm not really, this is painty paper, my painty paper too, but I'm not really fond of it. So let's go ahead and put it there. See, I'm just putting stuff in today, I guess. I'm not really working on a page, just pages, right? So anyway, we have this drainage pond, and I like to go, when I walk, I love to go down and visit I call them my turtles. They're everybody's turtles. But good night. I went down there 2 weeks ago already, 2 weeks ago, and the pond was so low, and it had scum on it, and it was like, ew, because it's usually, you know, not like that, you know, and it's just because we've had such low rain, I guess, that am I even in frame? I don't move this over here. I'm sorry if I'm going in and out of frame. Anyway, so it's so low. So I was very concerned because there's a lot of turtles in there, and I don't know I said to my husband, what are the turtles going to do if that water dries up, completely dries up? And he said, well, they'll find more water. There's a little river, and I'm going to use the air quotes here, little river. It is called the South River, and it's not a river, it's a creek, but it's called the South River for some reason. And it runs next to our walking path. And he's like, well, they'll probably walk over to the South River. And I'm like, yeah, but here's the thing. When it's a drought, the South River itself dries up, So I don't know. Birdie, this might be a question for you because you are our turtle whisperer. What happens to turtles if they don't have their water? How do they just go in the mud? Do they move to someplace else? And how do they find water when there's a drought? I mean, this concerns me. So I worry about my little turtles. That's why I was doing such a happy dance when it started raining. Here's another piece of painty paper that has, I guess I was cutting circles out of it. Now, should I put that there? No, let's find another page for that. Let's put that somewhere else. Yeah, so where do they go? What do they do? Let me know because I'm very concerned. Now, I still have this piece. There's still this edge of this piece here that I could put on. Let me see. I'll make another painty paper background here. And now, with all the rain that we've had, I think that they should be good at least for a while. I don't know what this summer's going to hold. But they should be good for a while with, because the next couple days, it's still going to rain. But if you hear weird noises, we're also having really high winds today. But it's gusty, it comes and goes. It's not a sustained high wind. But I have some plants outside my window that are called broom, B-R-O-O-M, and they're the fronds are very spiky. They're very thin, spiky little things, and they scratch up against the side of the window in the house, and it makes if you could imagine, like in a horror movie, someone outside your window scratching at your window. That's what it sounds like. And I told my husband to please go and cut them because I was afraid that they were actually scratching the windows, putting marks on the windows. So he did, but this thing grows back, and it's grown back. Either that or he didn't cut it enough. But so if you hear weird scratchy sounds and whatever, I mean, I know what it is now. It doesn't scare me. But at first, I was like, "What? Oh my gosh, what's outside the window? What is doing that?" When they first started getting big enough to do that. But they're beautiful, and they bloom in the spring with like deep red and orange flowers cover the entire, each front, they're very stick-like. I mean, they're sticks, almost looks like some kind of pine, but the entire thing is covered with dark red or maroon and yellow flowers, and you can't even see the broom underneath it. And it's just stunning, absolutely stunning. But we're beyond that now because it's well after spring. So I have this little envelope here. Oh, it was from a gift card. So let's put that on this page here with this. Last year I worked half of the year. I still worked as a clerk at the antique mall before I quit. And the only reason I quit, there was nothing wrong. The only reason I quit was because the cabin. I hated telling the manager, no, I couldn't work then. I can't work then. I'm going to be gone then. Whatever. It's just not fair. So I decided that I was going to quit and try to beef up my Etsy shop a little bit. So anyway, one of the dealers always gave the employees a gift card to any shop in our downtown, in our Old Town area. And a lot of the stores take them. Some don't. I mean, our antique mall does not, but most of the stores do. And there's a coffee shop that I really, really like called Agora. And so Monday I went to the shop to go put stuff in to my booth. I'm just looking, I know you guys can't see what I'm looking at here, but I'm looking at stuff on the side. Oh, here's some little, these are vintage postage edges. You know, the edges from when you get a sheet of thing, and it's got that funny little man. It says, use correct zip code. Let's put him on this little envelope here. Anyway, so on Monday, I had to go to the shop to put stuff in my booth because that's usually when I go tidy my shop and put in new merchandise and stuff. So I went down to Agora and treated myself to a coffee and a brownie to use the gift card was $10. And now I know this sounds weird and you're going to go, ooh, that sounds gross. It's not gross. It's really good. Cinnamon sage coffee, flavored coffee. I mean, they put sage in it, and it sounds yucky. And at first, when I first had it, I was like, I'm not sure about this, but I was intrigued because I love spices and herbs. So I tried it, and oh my gosh, it is such a wonderful combination. All right, I'm just gonna put another one of these little colorful doodads here on the flap here. Okay. And then I think I'm going to say, so please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I ask that you do so that more people can see my content. And until the next video, guys, I hope you all are truly blessed. Bye-bye.